Hey guys, my name is Kush, and in this video I will try to explain you reasons why Davinci Resolve is not opening, and also if you will not be able to change it to, you will not be able to force it to work. What are other alternatives that you can use to do your project? So first of all, I've been using Davinci Resolve for more than 2 years now, and every time when there is a Windows update, I lose Davinci Resolve. It doesn't open at all. So this is another example. I have my Davinci Resolve, so I double click it to open it. Nothing happens. Okay, let's run through administrator. It's right here, and nothing happens. This is Davinci Resolve 16.2.8. I download and installed Davinci Resolve 16.1.1, 16, Davinci Resolve 15, everything. I tried everything, nothing works. The same thing happened on 2019, and I made a video which is one of the second popular video on my channel. Uh, so at that time I was able to fix it, and I made a video, and there are a lot of people who saw it, and it helped them too. But now, as almost 6 months now, I couldn't have any other solutions. I searched internet everywhere, but I couldn't find the right solution for me, and DaVinci Resolve doesn't open. I don't know what to do and how to do. Okay, but there are projects that I have to do, that I have to edit, and I started using a shortcut. It is not even close to DaVinci Resolve, but it may help you to do your project even though your DaVinci Resolve is not working. So if you have the same problem and don't have any answer, you don't know any solutions, so please stay with me. I will show you how to use shortcut and to do your project easily in under 10-15 minutes. I will try my best to explain you everything. So this is how it looks like. You first of all, you name a project. Okay, let's say test, and you can choose your video mode. Okay, let's start. It is pretty easy to move around here. So first of all, we'll look on the top side. It is where it says editing. So we are on the stage of editing, and there's this playlist. So let's drop some files in here. Okay. Okay, let me look for videos. Okay, and here's, for example, my Toyota Camry review here. So I put it on the playlist, and then I will drag it to the timeline, and I'll make it shorter. So this is how you start. Okay, and you can see the video starts playing when you click here, and you will see everything over here. In Shortcut, everything is done through filters. So let's start with adding text. Okay, first of all, we come here at the operation, add video track. Okay, on the top here, and I want to add a text right here. You cannot just add text here, you have to divide it. When you divide it, you choose, for example, the frame that you want to add text on. You go to filter, add filter, and there you have favorites. You have about filters for video, filters for audio. So here I text, for example, text. There are rich text and simple text. I usually use simple text, and let's say this is test, and we put it here. Okay, and when we look here, we can see this test, and we go down. We can choose the size of it, how how big it will be, how small it will be, whatever you want to do it, you can do it over here. And okay, let's say this, make it smaller. Okay, this is a test. And also you can drag it to make it bigger wherever you want to put it. Let's say you want to put it right here, and choose the color. It is black, and font, let's say black too. Okay, this is a text that you add. Every time when you want to add a text, you will have to divide your frame, your timeline. And for example, when you add text here, when it goes over that's it. After the divide, text doesn't work anymore. But if you don't divide your timeline, here's what happens. For example, here you add a text. Okay, yeah. So give me a second. Let me. You click this timeline. There is no filter. You add. Okay, text, simple text. Okay, let's say it's a time code. Okay, if you don't divide it, no matter where it goes, even here, you will see a time code. So it will go all the way where your timeline is going. It will go all the way there. But if you want in specific parts of your timeline, you have to choose. You have to divide your timeline, and this should be done for almost everything that you do. Okay, for example, you want to color grade particular part uh, of your timeline, right, of your footage, for example. And to color grade, also you will use filters, but for this you have to go in the top side and choose color. When you choose color, you will see things over here, vectors, or how they call it. Okay, and you will go to filters, you add filter. For example, favorite one, also you can see here's color grading. If you don't see it, you can just write color grading. You choose color grading, and here is similar to Davinci Resolve. If you have been using Davinci Resolve for a while, you know how to color grade. Okay, and we want the lowest part to be at almost 0, and highlights to be on the top, just touching top, and the midtones to make it lower. Okay, so it looks pretty good. And if you want to add another, for example, contrast, you do contrast, you choose your contrast. Everything is done by editing filters. You will add filter also for saturation, and here is saturation. For example, you see the difference. Everything is done through filters, and also moving, zooming your video, everything is done through filters, as I said. So we go here, this is a small part of the video that we have, and I want this video to be moved to the left side, or let's say it should be zoomed. We go to filter, and we type size, position, and rotation. We choose this filter, and now we have a chance to drag to move your video footage. Okay, let's say we want to zoom in, right? But this filter does not apply to all the footage that you have, because we divided it. If you don't divide it, it will be applied to through all your videos. And as you can see here, zoomed in and here zoomed out. And also you can see that this is whole footage was color graded and this one was not. There's a thing that you can use at Davinci Resolve is to group your footage and to put in the group and to color grade in group, but I couldn't find it here. Maybe I had to go through filters and find it out, but for now this is how it works. And basically everything that you do, if you want it to be in the particular part of your footage, you have to divide your footage, not necessarily to cut it. And the same thing applied to audio. For example, if you want your audio to be louder, there is a filter for it, and you choose, okay, let's choose this one. We choose this one, this frame, for example, and we go to audio, and you see all those filters, and the one that I need is what's called volume, gain, volume. Okay, and here's how you add. If you add, your audio will be louder. For example, oh, sorry, this is the one. It gets louder. If you move it back to the left side, it will be lower. So basically this is how it works. And after you're done with your audio, with your color, or the audio, right? After everything is done with your audio and you're good to go, so you come to editing, and here's export button, and you choose a custom and export file. When you click export file, so your job will be here, and it will start coding, and it will be ready depending on your file size. So this is basically it. This is the shortest explanation that I have. I hope that this was valuable, and of course check for new updates for Windows. Hopefully it will help you your DaVinci Resolve. So for now, try to do your projects with different apps until you find a solution for your DaVinci Resolve to work again. With that said, you guys, thank you very much for watching. If it was valuable, please give it a like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.